turned on the TV this morning. Either they don't know, don't show, or don't care about what's going on in the hood.
I demand the right to say what I have to say about our plight on less than $1 a day. Don't be surprised why crime is increasing today when people live their life on less than $1 a day. In fact, it's so enraged, and it's raised the possibility for us taking to the streets to oppose the ruling elite, cause we've been driven to despair by corrupt authorities and the failure of their policies. You see, the logic in this year's budget doesn't make any sense to many citizens in the hardships of our existence, with problems so immense it's only common sense that these type of governments deserve a vote of no confidence. Since I've been in office, there's been no progress, no job prospects for the jobless. I guess unless we get a change of administration, we'll always be in stagnation and deprivation. I hate to think life get more tense. It's likely that civil strife might be the consequence, cause ever since they've been rigging general elections, our country's headed in the wrong direction. There's no question that we're now living face to face with our fears. These will go down in history as wasted years. We're living in unprecedented misery in what's been the darkest hour in our history. Are these leaders not aware, or is it they don't care that they've been so unfair to voters and taxpayers? It's not fair that we bear the brunt of their negligence, or they live lavishly at the taxpayers' expense. Are these leaders not aware, or is it they don't care that they've been so unfair to voters and taxpayers? It's not fair that we bear the brunt of their negligence, or they live lavishly at the taxpayers' expense. Now getting back to this matter at hand, with some facts that'll help the world understand that it's just a lack of compassion that's hurting the masses. And the sad fact is that we're overburdened with taxes. According to statistical facts and demographics, the vast majority are trapped in the abyss, with 70% of urban dwellers living in slums, 7 out of every 10 of them without an income. But we've got a clear idea of what we want as citizens. We're not prepared to bear the brunt of bad decisions of politicians, cause we're sick of lies and deception. We need guidance in the right direction in this time of recession. But I guess excessive greed is a human weakness, tearing the bond among our people to pieces. And that's why I've had my doubts about the outcome of every election we've had since 2001. Undemocratic candidates are known for their dirty tactics, like electoral malpractices and heavy-handedness when they're handpicked. But everybody knows that instead of candidates we chose, they got this leadership imposed. Are these leaders not aware, or is it they don't care that they've been so unfair to voters and taxpayers? It's not fair that we bear the brunt of their negligence, or they live lavishly at the taxpayers' expense. Are these leaders not aware, or is it they don't care that they've been so unfair to voters and taxpayers? It's not fair that we bear the brunt of their negligence, or they live lavishly at the taxpayers' expense. It's a shame to see how greed is embedded in the nature of today's generation of policy makers. Needless to say, they've betrayed our aspirations and wishes because they're motivated by personal gain and riches. The main issue, which is a mystery to me, is don't politicians see ordinary people's misery, all the poverty, the hunger and illiteracy, and people dying from treatable diseases needlessly. But it seems I've turned a blind eye to the countrymen and women. They don't hear our outcry over the cost of living. A large percentage of our citizens are poverty-stricken cause they're innocent victims of too much politicking. We don't get the benefits of the taxes we pay, yet more people live on less than $1 a day. The population's lost patience and faith in the state cause of the slow pace progress is taking place. It's yet another classic case of recurring past mistakes, where the state is not sharing the national cake. As we debate, people say they can hardly wait for the next regime to come in and investigate. Are these leaders not aware, or is it they don't care that they've been so unfair to voters and taxpayers? It's not fair that we bear the brunt of their negligence, or they live lavishly at the taxpayers' expense. Are these leaders not aware,